Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about this powerful stone right here called Malachite. Okay, this stone was brought back to my remembrance today heavily. I acquired this stone maybe about 5 months ago. Let's see, maybe May or April sometime I've acquired this stone, or maybe even a little earlier than that, but I want to say either April or May I acquired the stone. And it was because this stone was present, this stone here, it was present in a dream of mine. So as you guys know, been undergoing heavy attacks from the spiritual realm, from some entities. So I had a dream after having multiple dreams where I was constantly being robbed of things, okay? So in this dream, I was on a fast too, and I think this was like the second night of the fast. The second night of the fast, this spirit shows up in the dream, and I begin to go to war with it. So this spirit had on my gold chain and also had on a ring. So in the dream, he was like running after me, trying to chase me and attack me, and we got into each other's space close enough to where I was able to run up on him and snatch my chain off. And for some reason, I snatched the ring off his hand, you know, because in the dream, it was like I felt that the ring was mine. Okay, but the chain was definitely mine. So this is this spirit that's been in my dream that's been trying to steal my destiny. It's like somebody sent a spirit to do a destiny swamp on me. So this spirit's been stealing my things, you know, taking a lot from me, guys. So I looked into what could that stone be. So I knew it was green. I said, well, is it emerald? I looked into all the different stones. And then finally, when I came upon Malachite, it was no doubt in my mind that Malachite was the actual stone. Even though most of the green stones, they do have similar functions, you know. But this Malachite is the truth. That's what I'm going to tell you. It definitely is the truth. And I had to remember that today. Like, you know, I was wearing it for like a couple months straight. I have it in, you know, on me, you know, but then over time, you know, I don't know, I guess it's falling back to sleep or whatever. I started, you know, putting it in my glove box every now and then because I didn't want to sleep with it or lose it. Because sometimes I put them in my bra, and when I take my bra off at night, they'll hit the floor and break, and I didn't want them to shatter. So I make sure that always after the day I put them up. But in fact, Spirit's calling me to say, hey, no. This is a powerful dream stone. This is a stone that you need to carry on you when you go into sleep. Because as of recently, I've been having constant attacks. Again, this spirit coming to me in my dream, trying to steal from me. Been stealing my products. Like for instance, okay, it's a thieving spirit, right? That's trying to take everything from me, constantly stealing my money and my resources, trying to keep me broke, okay? So this spirit has been manifesting as in my dream. One thing she did was she snatched my wig off my head. So when they snatch a wig off of your head, that symbolized them trying to snatch your glory from you. You know, your hair is represented as your glory. So she was trying to snatch my my hair off of me. Then just the other night, she came in the dream, and okay, another time she in my dream I had like this beautiful scarf on my head, and she snatched that off my head. Okay, and this was before I knew what was actually happening. It was just constantly this spirit that was jealous, that was coming in, always trying to, like, I guess I felt, take my beauty from me and just steal from me. Okay, so in the last dream that happened like a couple nights ago, she comes in, and it's a group of them. No, it's a group of them this time. And I had like some products. Somehow I was like a merchant. I had all these products, and I brought it into this house where they was at. And something in my spirit in the dream told me, don't leave these here. They're going to try to steal this stuff from me. And sure enough, they stole a lot of my stuff. But then I had to fight with them in the dream. And I was a little hesitant in fighting them in the dream because I was outnumbered. But then I said, let's just go for it. And I went in there and I started whooping on them, and I was able to recover my things. But some things were unable to recover. But in the dream, it appeared that I recovered most of it. But they was able to steal some. So how this manifested for me in the physical world was the very next day, I wound up going on a toll road that I ain't supposed to go on to, and now I gotta send in money to pay this toll road, right? That was the first thing. And I thought to myself, okay, this was pretty light, you know, they didn't take much from me, only a couple of dollars or whatever, but I know better than to get on toll road, so why the hell did I get on that toll road? So it was a small manifestation of them taking something, and I was like, oh, okay, I could deal with them taking a couple dollars, that ain't nothing, okay? Because in the dream, again, I recovered most of my stuff. But then when my paycheck came in, my paycheck was half of what it was supposed to be, okay? And that was a form of them stealing money from me. Okay. And it's a reason now why supposedly this money is stolen and why I can't recover it from the company, supposedly. Okay. Now, all of a sudden my gym hits me with an annual fee, and I just literally started the gym. How the hell you hit me with an annual fee? So it took money from my bank account, right? Which it was unexpected. I had ordered some food recently through PayPal, and you know, with that, it takes a couple days sometimes before it takes the money from your bank. So I had been keeping an eye on my bank to make sure that my account wouldn't get overdraft and that I was on top of it. So I go to get my daughter some food at night, and my card declines. And I look on my account, my gym done charged me $50 for an annual fee that I wasn't expecting. So because of this puts my account now, my account at that time wasn't close, was close to zero, my balance at the time. So I'm like, okay, I got to put some money over there because I know I still got to pay this Olive Garden that should be taking place in the next couple days. So as I go to work, there's not really much work for me when I go out this week doing work. So I'm still spending, you know, got to spend on daily life. And I was unable to get my account where I needed it to be before they took their money out. On top of I had another bill coming in that needed to be paid. So now my bank charges me, now I'm overdraft, and my bank charges me 2 overdraft fees. Okay. So this is how this spirit it will manifest. It starts in the dream realm, and then they will come, it will manifest in the physical in that form. Okay, so I had a lot of money stolen from me this week. Okay, prior to that, maybe like a month ago, I bought my daughter some new shoes, and in a dream, that might have been a dream where she pulled my wig off my head, right? My daughter, for some reason, she had gotten her shoes messy or dirty, and I told her to put them outside the car while we was parked, and because we had rinsed them off. While we pulled off without putting the shoes back in the car, we went to go get the shoes the next day. They were absolutely gone. So that was a form of losing money. You understand? So this is how these spirits steal from us. And for most of us chosen who are pretty adequate in the physical, we don't deal with none of Satan's vices. This is the war grounds for them. So I need you guys to be mindful that this is where the attacks will come through. Okay. And they have been successful in launching attacks on me. Successful. Okay. However, Spirit had just brought back to my remembrance today, deal with that Malachite stone. And I had to begin to look. I screenshotted all the different meanings of what Malachite meant, right? Because I knew I would need it in the future again, just to constantly keep it in my mind. Constantly when I'm reactivating the stone to put my intentions in it, I needed to know what its capabilities was, right? So okay, so hold on. So also in the dream, what they've been doing too to me is that, okay, one thing is that I've been eating out of control lately, and bad foods that I don't normally have a problem staying away from, and being clean and healthy eating, especially since I got that Malachite stone, right? That Malachite stone, I done transformed like a mofo, okay? I was able to lose weight, my health, you know, my energy levels, everything amazing. Got up, moved to a new state. I got things done, okay, with this stone. So like I said, I've been keeping this stone in my drawer, not putting it on every day like I'm supposed to. But also, these spirits have been closing my third eye. I ain't been able to recover my dreams like I'm normally used to. Because those dreams where they've been taking stuff from me, I've been able to recover. But I know I've been dreaming way more. But it'd be like I'm waking up and I can't even recover. And I know the dream, I was just literally in that dimension and I can't recover it. I'm having hard times. So as today stones came back into my remembrance, I looked up all the different meanings of what Malachite meant again, because I had, like I told you, that screenshot. So make sure you guys, whenever you get stones, make sure that you screenshot all of its different meanings, so you always have it to go back to when you need to. Okay, so as today I went over it, it reminded me like, hey, you need this stone on you at all the times, you know, at all times. Okay. And it's going to help me specifically where I need help at is in this dream realm. So this stone is known as the stone of healing and protection. Okay. Before I go into that, okay, the dream where I stole my chain and I stole the ring, right? It was a guy. And in the dream, he looked like he was NBA YoungBoy. That's who he was, right? And I was able, like I said, to still get my chain back and take the ring. And then somehow I I went to like this bathroom stall and it transported me out of the dream and I woke up. Okay, but that like very next day or that very next week, Young Boy, the rapper, he got arrested in real life. So that was some way again that I was able to bind that spirit that night on that fast, on that second night of that fast. I bind him at that time, but I guess they can get unbind, you know what I mean? Or it's legions of them and we just constantly gonna be fighting. I don't know what happened, but he got unbound because I'm still facing him, you know what I mean? And it might probably be because I haven't been wearing my stone as much, or like this last month I only did 1 day of fasting, you know what I mean? And it was hard for me to actually do it. Before it was like nothing. 1 day was nothing, you know? So they've been working on me to lower my willpower. So this stone is good to increase your willpower as well. So be patient with me. I'm gonna go over all the many things that this stone is good for, because as a chosen, right? As a new ager going into this new age, darkness does not want us to prevail. So you have to know and must know that they are forever after us, okay? So we must keep ourselves protected and knowledgeable, okay? So I'm gonna tell you the things that they're good for, and I'm not just telling you these things because I read that this is what they are. I've experienced the power of this stone, and it's perhaps why like when I first came into the understanding and knowledge and wisdom of stones, maybe like 10 years ago, I started buying stones and hearing about their powers, and I would wear them and stuff, and I would see little manifestations of it, but I guess I didn't really, you know, like you don't really have a full awakening and understanding of these things, like even herbs. Like I've been, like I said, taking teas and doing stuff through and through the year, but I didn't have an appreciation or the wisdom like, hey, no, this needs to be a complete part of your life at all times. It's like when you learning something, like for instance, when you first get your driver's license, right? You know how to get in the car, pull the car off, and you know how to drive. But it's not really until you do a road trip or what else? Like do a road trip or drive in a different terrain or a sped up environment like New York or California that you really understand how to drive. You understand what I'm saying? You could been driving for years, but you really become a master. So it's like I was doing these things, but I wasn't masterful. I was doing them because I heard they were good, but I didn't have a full grasp of their power. You understand? So I'm coming into the understanding of the power of these plants and the power of these stones and how they are going to be a must for the chosen. Like we are going to need to get this knowledge and wisdom. We're going to need the knowledge of wisdom on constantly how to heal our bodies, how to heal those in the community, and you know, just the powers and how to unleash them. We need this knowledge, you know. I was just saying in the last video, like I'm tired of, you know, especially our black men, when they get shot, they go in them hospitals, and I know that they just allow them to die, you know, because they want those organs and everything that comes with them. So I would like for us to get to a point in time. I hate for us shooting each other, but you know, that's a part of what's going on here with darkness being here. So it's going to continue for a while, but at least the men know how to take care of their wounds without going into the hospital. And Spirit had revealed to me some things, you guys, about chili powder and the power of it and how it can stop wound bleeding and how it has just so many amazing life-saving properties. And there were tons of people with testimonials inside of the comments that said amazing things about chili powder. And I had started using chili powder too recently without even knowing this information, because I remember I had went and got my daughter some food from Panda Express, and she didn't eat all of it, so I ate the leftovers, and it had chilies in it. And the chilies, like, it cleaned me out. Like, it had me pooping real good. I was like, oh, chilies are powerful. I need to keep chilies around. So I got me some chili powder to put over my salads, so this way it'll keep me regular, you know what I mean? So Spirit brought me across this channel that's on YouTube. When I get it, I'll tell you guys about it in the next video, whatever the name of the channel. But it's a great channel. It's pretty much about herbal medicine. And it's a guy who's teaching. He has an academy and everything. I would suggest you guys definitely, if not him, there's so many people teaching about the powers of plants and, you know, and stones and all of these great things. You know, we need this knowledge and information because it is what's going to sustain us, you know, going into this new age, you know, all this knowledge and wisdom, letting go of the systems, that dark system there that has you connected to it and killing you constantly. that's lying and just deceiving us. Like, it's time to let that system go altogether and be sovereign and taking care of your temple, sovereign over your life. You know what I mean? Because we are truly ushering in a kingdom. So sovereignty is a part of that. We no longer want to be bound. No more bondage, no more slavery, no more darkness. Okay? So I'm going to tell you the good things about this stone, and some of it may sound redundant, but repetition is good. You know what I mean? So just hear me out, be patient, and my job is to get it into your brain, get you into wanting to study about it, and get you to actually use it and wear it on your persons. So let's see, I wrote down these things about it. Okay, so again, remember, it is known as the healing and the protection stone. Okay, so one thing, so if you're being attacked in your dreams, right, and your third eye is being attacked where they're trying to close and shut down your third eye, you need to get this stone and sleep with it, okay? Because it's going to stimulate your dreams. So now me, like I told you, I've been getting attacked in the dreams and not even remember some of my dreams. I need to put this under my pillow and begin to dream again so I can see what they're doing to me in the dream world. And so I could be up, awake, alert, and fight back, okay? It says it enables you to absorb and process information. We're going to need this because in the age of Aquarius, in the age of information, the age of the awakening. Listen, I've been in this thing now. I started probably like 19. I started at 19, and then it increased like crazy. Probably like at 24. I probably like at 19 to 24, it was like, sporadic. Then 24 to 27, started flowing. Then 27 until now, we've been nonstop absorbing information. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get information overload, which I'm sure you guys do too if you're constantly absorbing and learning and upgrading yourself. You know what I mean? So this stone will help you to not get tired and exhausted from taking in so much knowledge and help you process it easily. You know what I mean? Because look, Satan is not slowing down. That kingdom, they ain't slowing down. They are constantly evolving, and we got to be able to keep up with them, right? There's that Bible scripture about being able to keep up with the horses. We're going to need to be able to keep up with them. So we're going to need this stone to keep us energized and not overwhelmed from all the knowledge and information that we're receiving, okay? So let's see. It says that it's also said to be a good companion when undertaking a new uncharted journey, whether physical journey or in terms of life path and direction. Okay. So for example, like me, I took a physical journey, driving to a whole nother state, driving across the country, so this is going to be good. It's going to motivate you, encourage you, give you the energy you need, as well as like, in terms of your life and your direction, when you are upgrading to your higher self, that means that you are going into uncharted territory. You're becoming the you of the future, right? So you're going to need this stone to help you integrate this self with the new self, okay? Let's see. Okay, it helps you sense danger, which we're going to need, right? We talk about, I just thought about the young man that just passed away who got killed, Julio Fulio, right? He talks about how he was dealing with voodoo, right? And voodoo is a spiritual system. So he should have been able to have his intuition intact, right? But however, through using those drugs and things like that, he was unconscious and unaware of when danger was looking for him. And ultimately, the devil was able to collect his soul. We don't have room to be lacking as chosen. We have no room for lacking. So we need to always be on guard and always be on point. So this stone is going to help you resist temptation. So if you are someone now who has gifts and know you're chosen and you're trying to get out of the party life, drinking, drugging, and sexing, it's going to help you resist those temptations. If you're somebody like me who always feels like I should have a partner and I want my soulmate, and then the Satan just keeps sending all these same familiar spirits through these different men to me who are trying to tempt me to be with them, to have sex with them, and you have to, like I said, be aware. So it helps you sense danger and help you break away from your addictions, the things that will bring you out of tune and release you into the hands of Satan. Okay, so that's what it's good for. Okay, spiritual healing from spiritual curses and diseases. Okay, so spiritual healing. So like if you have a spiritual sickness, say like you're trying to reach your higher self, but you can't get there. That's a form of spiritual sickness when you begin to feel lost and detached from yourself, okay? This stone will help you find your way back, okay? And it happens to all of us, you know, but you just have to stay firm. It helps you ground to help keep you grounded, which helps a lot, helps you stay grounded, okay? So like spiritual diseases, we hear about spiritual, giving people HIV, giving people breast cancer, you know, spiritual sickness where you fatigue all the time, you don't want to do nothing, depression, you know, all of those things. Those are spiritual sicknesses that this stone will help you defeat whatever it is that you got going on. So it's good for emotional well-being, right? Purging the mind, purging the heart, all those emotions stored up in the body, you know, because the heart is broken. All of the toxins that are released in the body from, you know, mental distress, from the constant warfare. You know, I've been going through that constant warfare in my life, constant struggle, you know, constantly fighting, constantly being betrayed. All of those things are stored up in the body. This stone help you to release those things. It helps to bring your hormones in balance. It helps to release toxins. So it's detoxifying the body of all of the emotional trauma. And, you know, obviously emotional trauma leads to all of these physical ailments in the body as well. So that's why they're always attacking your mind and your heart. You know, send a man to you or a woman to you that's going to hurt you, so it messes with your heart, or just have people doing fucked up shit to you that's playing with your mind and your well-being, you know, keeping you confused, not allowing you to have clarity. You know what I mean? Manipulating people that they send that are manipulators, illusions that they send over you, you know what I mean, to make you feel like you ain't good enough, and, you know, just things like that. This is what this stone is going to be good for, okay? Removing those spiritual curses and diseases over your life, okay? Bring strength and vitality. That I have seen. When I had this stone, I was getting stuff done and feeling good. But as I began to take the stone off, I started to feel like I was going down in power and that the enemy was advancing in my life. And that's why Spirit just reawoke me and said, get that stone again and keep it on you at all times, even when you sleep, okay? Boost your immune system. Okay, so it's going to protect against things like that COVID-19. Like when that COVID-19 came, that was a disease that was released from the dark powers, you know, unto the world. So it's going to boost your immune system to protect you from all of these things that are being unleashed on us at this time, okay? All the chemtrails they're spraying to block the sun. You know, the past couple days, I'm in a sunny place where the sun wasn't shining, right? I seen people out here cutting up too. I did, you know, when that sun wasn't shining. So, you know, that's one of the things that they're doing, like, you know, just messing with us. You know, when they take away the sun, that's taking away our immune health, because the sun, you know, helps strengthen it. So pretty much, like I said, all these things that they're unleashing on us constantly, we're going to need our immune systems to be strong. So that's what the stone is good for. Okay. Let's see. It's known as the stone of transformation. So helping you elevate to your higher self, you know. Okay, and that's going to come through, like we talked about, purging of all these old thoughts, everything that's of the old that's still attached to. It's going to remove all of that and, you know, help you come higher. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I said it draws out and purges diseases. It holds you accountable for your health and your health physically and emotionally. So see, like for me, I got healthy, I got good again, but then I started getting them attacks again and started falling back, eating junk again. No, it's telling me, no, you need to keep up with what you started and stay there. Okay, so that's a form of it keeping you accountable. You know, just when you wear it, it's going to just keep you in remembrance of continue to do the things that you've been doing so that you can continue to see progress and you don't slip backwards. Okay, it helps you to identify what's blocking your path and your spiritual growth. So that's that intuition, that's that third eye awakening, being able to see what is impeding, you know, your paths. Okay, it helps to increase your willpower. We need the willpower to stay in this fight. I just read a letter today online where a young man, it hurt me to my soul, you know. seeing a lot of this stuff, you know, a young man probably no more than 18 writing a letter to his family telling me he love him and he just tired. You know, how these babies tired at 18 years old? You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So he wrote a letter and committed suicide. So we need the willpower through this war. You know, I've been under attack nonstop, definitely for the last 2 years, but all my life, literally. So, but it's just increasing. It's become more intense. So we need the willpower to overcome and to put one foot in front of the other and just keep pushing. Okay. So it's going to give you that willpower that you need. Okay. Let's see. Encourage you and facilitates positive and purposeful changes. Okay. We got detoxifies physical and emotional impurities. Okay. Guiding you to take practical steps needed to ensure you are living to the fullest. So this is known as like an adventurous stone too. You know, helps you get right inside of your purpose, not be afraid, clearing out whatever's in your path that's stopping you from realizing your highest good, you know, and help you make those steps to get on track and to, you know, live life. Okay. Because we do get stuck sometimes, so it helps. Okay. Protects from radiation and pollutants in the environment. So like all of those EMFs, those things that come off of our phones, things that just come off of all the unnatural energies that are surrounding us, the cell phone towers and things like that, is good for protecting you so that you don't get radiated, get cancer, you know. So pretty much, you know, helping from your cells being oxidated and you decaying, you know. That's also what the greens are for too, to help preserve you, remove all those free radicals from the body that we absorb every day just from being in our society. Okay. So protects from radiation and pollutants in the environment. Okay. Release old trauma, open you up to new possibilities. Okay. And love. Okay. It's an empowering stone, a stone of courage, a stone that gives you confidence. Let's see. So we said it absorbs negativity, right? Okay. Helps to purge the heart chakra, balance all the chakras, right? As well as, not only does it, let me see. Well, we'll get there. Let me just read what's on this page. Purge the heart chakra, balance on chakras. It's known as the third eye stone. So it enhances your creativity and your intuition. Okay. Protection from lower vibrational entities and energies. So like for me, having those attacks in my dream, it's gonna, if I bring that in my dream, perhaps I don't know what's gonna happen, if the dreams will stop, or perhaps when I'm in the dream, I'll just be more courageous and start fighting them and whooping on them before they get to steal anything from me. You know what I mean? But it's supposed to really keep them out of your circumference. Okay. Said healing, balance hormones. Hormones was a good thing for me being a woman, us having our periods, you know, and just the stress of life, we be all out of whack. So this helps to balance your hormones, which ultimately is encourages overall health. Okay. Cures health diseases, help break unhealthy patterns. Okay. That's what we're dealing with, that stuck energy. We're doing the same old things over and over and expecting different results. This with this stone helps you create new patterns and get new results. Heal, protect, harmonize the body, mind, body, and soul in the ethereal bodies. Okay. Need that ethereal body all harmonized and protected and glowing and shining and doing what they're supposed to do. Okay. Let's see. Malachite clears and activates chakras, so it clears them out too. So these spirits like to weigh down and attack certain chakras. This malachite is going to help to defeat whatever work they're doing on your chakras. Like for instance, like just randomly out of nowhere, since spirit has called me to do this channel, my throat, like I be talking to y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I be messing up on so many words. My words ain't coming out clear. Even like I could feel like there's something in my throat. So I don't know if they implanted something in my throat. Every now and again when I do something with my throat, I feel like there might be something in there. You know what I mean? And I do know prior to me coming here, before starting my channel, like for 2 weeks, I was coughing up mucus. And I wasn't even sick. Just randomly, I just had like this mucus attack and I was just coughing up out of my throat. You know what I mean? I guess, I don't know if that was a form of clearing it. you know what I mean, or a form of them attacking it, you know. But I do know it feels like something is still there blocking it, but I'm here. So what I'm going to do is wear this stone to help clear it out. Maybe sit it sometime on my throat. We're going to sit it maybe too on different parts of the body that you feel might be blocked up, different chakra points. You're going to sit it on there while you do meditations or just laying down in bed, so that this way you can help, you know, to activate it and clear it out. As well as perhaps you can, while you're laying the stone on it, you can listen to that particular sound that aligns with that chakra too. So it gives it, you know, double power. So that is pretty much it on the video.